Hi, OWASP community. My name is Gustavo Nieves Arreaza. I am from South America. I started using computers since I have 10 years old because my father bought a desktop computer Compact Presario 486 model. I had a bachelor degree in system engineer and I am being professional, working like professional in IT for the last 15 years, but focused in cybersecurity for the last 10 years. I started my first department application security in 2015. At the moment we only had technologies like SAS, static application security testing, and dynamic application security testing. I created department application security in United States also for insurance companies. I was chapter leader for 5 years in South America. There I had the experience to organize events, serve speakers, and see how is the process of marketing and merchandising with OWASP. I started in 2015 because I already have experience like developer before and professor of Cisco system for a couple of years, and someone gave me the opportunity to start to be or jump to the area application security. After that I was a pen tester until reach the position of application security architect. Key contributions I made in my career. I already have 4 co-author papers with the Cloud Security Alliance related to application security in smart context, also in microservices, threat modeling. I published a paper like only author without any university in Paris for the IEEE initiative. That paper was cited in Wikipedia in the article SAST tool, that means software, like I said before, static application security testing, reference number 22. That paper also was cited in Chile Minister of Science for the route of IT progress or schedule for the next 10 years. I declared the intellectual property of ATAS, AI cybersecurity training framework, in November of 2021. 2021, yeah. And finally, I create a video course for the Easy Council about how pen testing Android mobile applications or hang-on Android penetration testing is the title of that video course. I came to United States because I won the O1 visa, and after that the permanent resident for extraordinary abilities in my academic research in application security. The challenge and action plan for OWASP. First one is modernization of content and leadership. When I started in 2015, the majority of the people tell me, and they are continuing telling me about the difficulties made the relationship between articles and initiatives or projects OWASP, because we don't using the reference system, we don't using the bigger plan about how one project impact to another one, and that is because the majority of the persons or groups are develop very good things, but nobody had a very good index about how one team relation or have one relation with another one. That means tools, that means guidance, and etc. Global inclusion and financial sustainability. Global inclusion is because South America, Africa, Asia, they are not very strong. Also the Arab countries or region, it's not very strong OWASP initiative there because it's not very profitable. But we need to focus more in that areas because there we can change lives, like the people or the organization made in India, for example, compared to only change careers because OWASP is very developed in United States, Canada, or Europe. That means we need to look at talent there, we need to put more money there, we need to put more merchandise there. Stronger synergy between projects and chapters. What happened in one country, in specific countries, sometimes you only have one chapter there and they don't allow or don't support the creation of other chapters. That is something we need to change. We need to include new blood or new persons in the organizations and let they start to create chapters because, and I say this today to a president of Isaac in one South America country, when you jump inside an open source organization, everybody is taking profits of the organization's and titles. And we need to calm down the egos and start to working more like a group without any bullish and nothing like that. Also, the creation of one publishing guideline because too many persons are naming OWASP in articles, things like that, but we don't have a peer review group, we don't have more editorial line when we can review and create more strong documentations, because what is the problem when you have only author independent guy? They make opinions about the tools, they make suggestions about the tools and procedures, and sometimes there is no guide with the OWASP line or the OWASP procedures or methodology, and that is a problem because that confuses persons. That means we need to create a publishing effort like group to start to organize all the documentation we have and publish the documentation in a very good format using reference, mention the other initiative, tools and projects under developed and the ones already developed. Projects and governance. Okay, we need to end the lifetime seniority. That was created with a purpose, in my opinion, to support or give ego highlights. In the reality, we need to review the effort of every member inside of the organization every 6 months, because we had some chapter, for example, when you have 2 or 3 over chapter leader, but only one is working and the other one is only appear in the website because they want the publicity, they want to the contact related to the title. Apply equal accountability rules, penalty model. I don't care if the guy already created the first document about OWASP 25 years ago, but the guy don't have about programming, or the guy is take advantage of a title. The rules is for everybody follow the rules, and I believe the penalty model need to be equal. Introduce group review publishing. Like I mentioned before, too many people are giving opinions, makes suggestion, recommendation about the criteria they have, but that is fine, but they are using the name of OWASP, and that is the problem because that confuse the persons. Look really good talent, that mean charismatic guys and girls to support the YouTube channel, because we have guys to take the control of that YouTube channel, or they open an independent YouTube channel, but they don't have the charisma or the logic. Well, they have the logic, or sometimes they don't have charisma, or sometimes they don't have the logic, and we need to look very good talent per region, because in that way the people to look the videos can identify itself or themselves to the persons to show the video or make the presentation. Regional commitment. Arab countries, South America countries, Asian countries, they don't give too much support, like I mentioned before. But we have regions and we have countries we need to explore more and look representative groups, like subgroups, to get informed about any regions around the world. Because sometimes we have members in United States, and that members of United States, they don't know what is the location of one city in specific. They don't know the location of one country when they try to create a new chapter, and that is something we can fix if we have some representative leadership by region or continent. Well, thank you for listening me. I don't want to say I will be honored to serve in this position. I will say this is a responsibility position. If you want to keep in the same way we are making the development, the projects, the documentation, the rules inside of the organization, that means the good behavior rules, you want to keep it the same and nothing change, I am not your guy. I am your guy if you want to change the things, because like I said before, this is not an honored position. This is a hard working position where the politics is matter, where we need to push the change, and this is going to take effort and also listening you, listening the person to the other side, and start to implement the change. Because founders in OWASP, all guys, pioneers, they keep made the same thing after 25 years, and that is something we need to turn around and start to looking the things like look right now. That means social media, that means equality, that means no bullish, that means create a strong reference between the documentation we have and also hard working, and may this something can continue working for the next 25 years. Well, thank you for your time and take care.